And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We got a great show for you today. As always, we are live every single day at noon Eastern. If you want to watch live, head over to twitch.tv/takesbyfans. If you want to watch but not live, head over to our YouTube channel. We post all of our shows and clips of the show there on a daily basis. And if you just want to listen, we are on podcasting apps, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. So however you want to watch or listen, we've got you covered multiple ways. Alrighty, folks, today's a big old Wednesday, my favorite day of the week, the last day of kind of talking about week 2. Tomorrow and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we're talking about week 3, but we've got to kind of get our final thoughts. We talked the games through, broke them all down, but now we have to go a little bit more in depth in some of these teams and some of these games and some of these players, just to kind of get our final thoughts, to see what these teams were putting out there on tape, to see if the bets coming up and our picks coming up for week 3, is that going to be good value where the line is that going to be good or bad value? So today's kind of our final day to get that next week thinking on track. So today is our film study day, and we're going to be looking at the Patriots and Jets, Broncos, Jags, Bills, Dolphins, Rams, Colts, Bears, Bengals, Texans, Browns, Vikings, Cardinals, and Steelers and Raiders today. Looking at something from one of those teams, both those teams, multiple players, all that going on. So man, oh man, it's going to be a great show today. So let's just jump right into it with our first matchup up, which is the Patriots and the Jets. Alrighty, we are going to be looking at Zach Wilson and Mac Jones. Obviously, we got to pay close attention to these rookie quarterbacks. Mac Jones had a serviceable day. We're going to be breaking him down. And then Zach Wilson, four interceptions, not great. His first 2 passes, interceptions. So he had a really bad day against Bill Belichick, who always makes rookie quarterbacks uncomfortable. So this was kind of expected here this week. So let's start here with looking at Zach Wilson first. So we are going to watch the Patriots' best defensive plays, because we're going to get, obviously all interceptions here. And then we can also see maybe some other passes here by Zach Wilson that went incomplete, that were highly challenged. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown any of these balls. So let's see what Zach Wilson was looking like on some of his worst plays. Were they all his fault? Good defense, bad offense, bad receivers. So let's see what we get. Here we go. Zach Wilson's all bad plays right here. Here we go. First one up is going to be the interception here. First throw of the game. Play action pass. I mean, the rush is getting there. There is pressure coming up front. He kind of gets rid of the ball kind of quickly, sees that pressure coming right up the middle, delivers the ball, trying to hit Corey Davis. But, I mean, there's defenders right all around this man, and the ball gets tipped by the defender, picked off, clean, easy. Zach Wilson trying to do a little bit too much on this throw. Let's quickly see if we can see anything open here. We still don't have the All-22. I don't know where people are getting the All-22 film from. It's not on Game Pass still, so I don't know where y'all are getting that from. Please tell me so I can get it. Damn. I go on Twitter and people are having like All-22 film up. I'm like, where are y'all getting this? I still got to go play by what the broadcast sees. Damn it. But here we go. Can't really see any other Jets. I mean, we got this receiver down here, but he is locked up by another corner here by the Patriots, so nowhere to really go with this ball, and Zach Wilson unfortunately tries to fit it in over the middle, double covered, and that's going to definitely be a pick right there. All right, here we go. Next play up is going to be another interception here. Zach Wilson out of the pocket, scrolling to the right, and boom, the ball just kind of sails on him a little bit here. Let's rewatch this one. Here we go. Zach Wilson rolling out of the pocket to the right. And he just, trying to hit Corey Davis again. So, that first interception, trying to go to Corey Davis. Second time, trying to go to Corey Davis. Once again, his number 2 wide receiver, Jamison Crowder, he did not play this game. Is that correct? Jamison Crowder, what do we got? Yeah, he did not play. So, once again, not having your number 2 wide receiver, so just truly trying to fit it into your number 1 wide receiver there over and over and over again. And like we said, these first 2 interceptions were on his first 2 passes of the game. So trying to go to Corey Davis both times, and we get picks both times right here. Unfortunate. And, Zach Wilson trying to do a little bit too much on this throw. As he's rolling out of the pocket, there is an underneath throw right here, number 8. This is where you throw it. You throw it right here. We got to back it up because we missed it. But you throw it right there as soon as it's open. It's just kind of a bootleg. He's rolling out, and you've got kind of the running back out of the backfield right here or another wide receiver. You dump it off right now before this corner makes the move from defending the 10 yards and back into covering the flats up front. So Zach Wilson had to get rid of the ball right here, was trying to force it down the field a little bit too much. And once again, he had like a little second option to dump this ball off to number 8 right here in the flat because Zach Wilson is looking at Corey Davis, making this corner, initially guarding Corey Davis, and then as he sees Zach Wilson rolling out, he goes to play number 8 in the flat, and then as Zach Wilson is still staring down Corey Davis right there, he kind of backpedals right back, shifts his momentum to the back of his heels right here, this defender that we're talking about, and he shifts back. So you could have had multiple opportunities to dump it out in the flats, and that would have been a completion. Maybe you get about 3-4 yards, potentially break it big. You never know what happens, but yeah, it seemed like Zach Wilson tried to do a little bit too much on this one. Seemed like this ball could have been caught by Corey Davis as well. But unfortunately, it falls into the hands of the Patriots defender. That is interception number 2 by Zach Wilson. Not great so far. What else we got? We got 2 more picks. I think we got 2 more picks coming. So here we go. Now we get this Patriots defense in the red zone. Let's see what Zach Wilson does here on 3rd and goal. They're down 10-0. Got to put up some points here. And they hand off the ball, and that Patriots defense just stuffs it right up the middle. Man, oh man, on kind of the 2-yard line. The Jets have to settle for a field goal. Well done by the Patriots defense. All right, we get Zach Wilson throwing again, and I don't know what the hell this is. I mean, this is just an easy pitch and catch here by Zach Wilson in the defense. What are you throwing to right here, Zach Wilson? Like, what is this floater? I mean, this defender is literally waiting like 5 minutes for this ball to get to him so he can pick it off. Is that Corey Davis? No, that is Sims. What do we got? Who's number 8 here on the Jets? What do we got? That's Elijah Moore, the rookie. That is. All right. So trying to hit the rookie on the right sideline, just lofts this ball in for whatever reason. It's not even open, and if it was open, you would have had to drive the ball in there, not float it up there. That's another easy interception. All right, that's 3 on the board. Let's see when the 4th one comes. Is it going to come right now? Here we go. It gets tipped away, trying to hit, once again, Corey Davis on a crossing route. Like we said, take advantage of having that A1 Tier 1 wide receiver, Corey Davis, on your team. Unfortunately, Corey Davis kind of falling down on that break, and it gets tipped by the linebacker, so it was going to be incomplete, regardless. But we need more weapons out here for Zach Wilson to kind of utilize and to kind of target more, so Corey Davis isn't truly locked up like he was all game, and Zach Wilson still trying to force him the ball over and over and over again. All right, we get a pitch here, and the defense, there it is, number 8 coming right through, no problem on the Patriots defense. Bentley making a huge impact in this game on the defensive side of the ball. All right, here we go. Zach Wilson, another pass. Plenty of time to throw. And this one, once again, inaccurate as heck. Trying to go to Elijah Moore again down the field. But once again, I mean, folks, look at how much time he has to throw this ball. And this is the decision. And look at how he throws this ball. He kind of like throws it kind of flinching like he's going to take a big hit, but there's literally nobody around him. Watch Zach Wilson throw this ball. It kind of seems like a weird motion. And then once again, it's just easy peasy right there. That's an easy pitch and catch there by the defender. I think that's McCourty right there for the interception. So Zach Wilson truly getting kind of destroyed by Bill Belichick's genius defensive game plan right here. Can't do anything. Here we go. Zach Wilson trying to avoid the sack. He gets brought down 15 yards. Unfortunate. What else do we get here? All the interceptions are out of the way, so now we're just going to get unfortunate plays here by Zach Wilson. So let's see. Here we go. Zach Wilson in the red zone in the 4th quarter. Game's already over at this point. 3rd and 8. From the Patriots 16-yard line. They're down 22-3, 6 minutes left in the game. Let's see what Zach Wilson does in the red zone here. Here we go. Drops back to pass. Pressure is coming, trying to escape out of the pocket, and gets brought down. So we know Zach Wilson isn't really a dual threat quarterback out there. Not really great speed. Can't beat the edge rusher. Gets chased down from behind. So no real great speed to be working with. Not a Ryan Tannehill, not a Kyler Murray, not Lamar Jackson, nothing like that. That's proven right there. They settle for the field goal. They settle for the field goal? Yeah, they settle for the field goal there. All right, here we go. Zach Wilson going to get brought down again for another sack right here. Let's see how he does trying to avoid the pressure. And that just comes right up the middle. Yeah, that's tough. Nice arm grab right there, and he's down to the ground. And that's not great there by Zach Wilson. So Zach Wilson truly had all he could handle. Oh, we got one more play. One more good defensive play. 1 minute left in the game. You're going to do Zach Wilson dirty like this? Bring him down again? Come on, Bill. You didn't have to bring him down with 1 minute left in the game. Come on. Come on. So Zach Wilson truly had a really not great game. Let's get his stats back up. Remember, his stats were so bad they didn't even put him on NFL.com. They didn't want those stats out there. So let's bring up his stats one more time. The 4 interceptions, obviously, that's bad enough, but 19 of 33 for 210 yards and 4 interceptions and sacked 4 times. So Zach Wilson's definitely going to have to, obviously get a little bit better right here. We can give him a little bit of a free pass because it is the Patriots and it is Bill Belichick, the mastermind of defense. So, unfortunate game here for the Jets, but we'll see if Zach Wilson can shake it off next week when he has to face, who does he got this week? Hopefully a better kind of team. Hopefully, not a good defensive team, so he can get kind of his confidence and his momentum back. But, okay, this isn't good. He has to go on the road against the Broncos, and we know that Broncos defense is real solid. So, Zach Wilson, we hope you learned. Week 2, you're already having to kind of face a Patriots defense. So now you got this film. Go out and study this film 1,000%. Every day you should be watching this Patriots film 24/7 because you've got the Broncos next week and you better figure out those mistakes. So that was Zach Wilson. But there was another rookie quarterback on the other side of Zach Wilson who had definitely a better game. He threw no interceptions. He also threw no touchdowns, just kind of being a game manager out there. 22 completions for only 186 yards, dink and dunk. But, hey, it resulted in the win, so we can't knock him too much for that. Mac Jones knows that he can rely on his defense. He just needs to be a game manager right here, and that's kind of what I like about Mac Jones. He's not trying to do too much. Now, granted, for Mac Jones, he doesn't have to do too much like these other rookie quarterbacks. Zach Wilson has to do a little bit too much because his Jets defense isn't as good as this Patriots defense. Robert Saleh is not as good as a head coach as Bill Belichick is, so Zach Wilson has to kind of put the team on his back a little bit more, where Mac Jones can rely on the defense and rely on Bill Belichick and rely on Josh McDaniels to get everybody else position-wise right here on the offensive side of the ball. Trevor Lawrence obviously has to do too much. His defense is nothing like this Patriots defense. Urban Meyer's nothing even closely resembling Bill Belichick as a head coach, so he has to do a little bit more. Justin Fields, he hasn't really started from week 1, so a little bit of a different situation there, but Mac Jones truly hasn't made, and I know he was a little upset dropping in the draft. He dropped all the way to, number 15? Obviously, he didn't want that, but to be honest, that was kind of the best fit for any rookie quarterback playing with Bill Belichick. I would want to follow. If I was a rookie quarterback and, I wasn't getting picked 1 or 2 and I fell all the way down to the Patriots at number 15, I'd be like, okay, yeah, screw the extra money. What am I missing, a couple extra million? Well, I'll get my second contract and Bill will pay me, so I'm not worried about it. So yeah, I think Mac Jones may have lucked out of all the rookie quarterbacks this season. But let's see what Mac Jones was doing here against his Jets team. We got Mac Jones highlights. Obviously, we are just looking for a game manager-esque. Obviously, we know he isn't throwing this ball and slinging it down the field, but let's just get a nice sense of what Mac Jones is truly doing here and what his kind of maximum game manager quarterback style could potentially be as we move forward in the season. So here we go. Let's see what Mac Jones was doing. How was the accuracy? How was that? So here we go. First play right here is just a dunk off for 6 yards. It picks up the first down, and that's what we're talking about. The game manager, not trying to do too much. Took advantage of all those Zach Wilson's interceptions. Once again, just being a game manager. Zach Wilson throws an interception. The Patriots score a field goal. Zach Wilson throws another interception. They score a touchdown. Zach Wilson throws an interception. They have to punt. Unfortunate. And then his other interception, it leads to a touchdown. So 17 points off of 4 turnovers by Zach Wilson, and you win the game. The Jets don't even put up close to 17 points. So that's what we're talking about with game managing quarterbacks. That's not a knock. That you can win in this league by just being a game manager. We respect that. You don't have to be an Aaron Rodgers. You don't have to be a Tom Brady to win in this league. So Mac Jones starting to be a game manager, and that's what we're talking about. Let's keep up the highlights here. Next play up, another 3rd and 4. Let's see what he does here. Just another dink and dunk over the middle of the field. Not trying to do too much on 3rd and 4. That's fine. Picks up the first down. Fantastic. Here we go. Up 3-0. A nice little pitch there. And then it's a flea flicker back to Mac Jones. And then Mac Jones just, dumps it off for 10, 15 yards. Run after the catch, an extra 5, 6 yards. Bingo, bango. Not trying to do too much. Believing in the system, believing in the process, trusting the process. And then, yes, this is what we get. Yes, finally. And now Mac Jones taking a little bit of a shot right here. 1-on-1 matchup. Airs it out and kind of puts this ball actually really perfectly. God dang. The deep throw, not deep throw, let's call it medium accuracy here for Mac Jones. Let's count the yards on this ball. It's just about throwing it from the 10, getting it all the way down to the 35-yard line, and a nice kind of 15-yard, 25-yard floater. And it is truly on the money. Bingo, bango, 1-on-1 matchup. Now we get another 3rd and 4. Let's see what he does here. Only 5 yards. Throws the ball right at the first down marker. Run after the catch. Gets about, 3 yards, but going to Hunter Henry, their tight end, just for the first down pickup. There we go. Jacoby Meyer or Nelson Aguilar on the left sideline for 10 yards. Bingo, bango. Picks up the first. Here we go, play action pass, plenty of time to throws, and just throws it 9 yards. Nice little safe route coming back to Nelson Aguilar. Gets 9 yards, makes it 2nd and 1, 2nd and manageable. That's what the game manager quarterbacks always do. And then here we go, when the shot is open, when the shot is there, wide open, down the middle of the field, that's when Mac Jones comes alive, because now the defense is pressing up. Look at that. They were playing the run because it's all dink and dunk, dink and dunk, dink and dunk, and then Mac Jones realizes, watch these linebackers right here. They initially start to rush the line of scrimmage because they think it's going to be a running play, and then they see that it's a passing play right here, and then they all drop right back into coverage, and then it's too late. Mac Jones sees it, knows when to dink and dunk, know when the play is going to get open down the field, and puts it on the money. So I got to kind of commend Mac Jones a little bit. Obviously, we're not going to be talking about Mac Jones as one of the best rookie quarterbacks talent-wise, because we're not seeing him kind of air out the ball and he's dinking and dunking. But if you want to win in this league, and this is what the Patriots need right now to win at the quarterback position. So we're not knocking Mac Jones by calling him a game manager, and we're also not kind of celebrating Mac Jones as like one of the best quarterbacks in this league. This is just a real solid team. This Patriots team is just a real solid team overall. He's doing his part. Do your job. That's what coaches stress all the time. Just do your job. We've got 11 players on the field on our side at once, and then we have that twice because we have the defensive side of the ball. So just do your job. If you're responsible for the flat, then guard the flat. If you're responsible for the man coverage, then play that man coverage. If you're the safety and your responsibility is just kind of, a zone coverage 20 yards down the field on the left side, then do your job and be there. If everybody does their job on every single play, these plays should be working. And Mac Jones understands that to an absolute T, folks. So for that, we give Mac Jones credit. Zach Wilson trying to do a little bit too much, forcing the ball down the field, throwing 4 interceptions. So 2 rookies trying to improve as the season progresses, but so far we're liking what we're seeing from Mac Jones, and we'll see if he can keep up this game manager level of play, and it kind of seems like he is, because that's kind of what we saw at Alabama last season. He didn't have to do anything special. He didn't have to be anything special. Everything was wide open for him in the college games because it's Alabama. I mean, one of the most stacked teams in maybe college football history, maybe. Yeah, give credit for Mac Jones. He's still getting it done here for the Patriots, and truly the perfect fit for Mac Jones, and he's taking advantage of it, so give the man some credit. Alrighty, so that is Patriots-Jets of this week. We'll see what both of these teams do next week, and we'll see if we come back to them in our film study come next week. Alrighty, let's go to another matchup here. The Denver Broncos at the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're talking about rookie quarterbacks absolutely floundering. This is the right place to be. The Jacksonville Jaguars, folks, absolutely poor performance again by Trevor Lawrence, only putting up 13 points, throwing another 2 interceptions. He had 3 week 1. Completion percentage is so atrocious, 14 of 33, under 50%. Absolutely trashed for only 118 yards. So he's garbage completion percentage. He's dinking and dunking, and also throwing 2 interceptions. How is that all possible in one game? I don't understand. So Trevor Lawrence, we're going to be looking at him every single play by Trevor Lawrence. We have to keep track because we watched every play by Trevor Lawrence in week 1, and folks, I mean, the accuracy on the ball, it was so atrocious. I haven't seen garbage accuracy like this throughout an entire game stretch, not just a series, not just a drive, not just kind of like 3 straight plays. No, it was inaccurate as heck from play 1 to the end of the game, real up and down. So we're gonna see if that is continuing here this week against Denver. And then we're also going to watch the Teddy Bridgewater highlights. Is he still dinking and dunking a little bit? Let's see what these highlights are. Is he trying to push the ball down the field, or is kind of all the yards after the catch racking up Teddy Bridgewater's kind of overall passing stats? So we're going to take a look at that as well. But let's start here with Trevor Lawrence. Every play by Trevor Lawrence right here. So let's see how he's looking throwing the ball. How is the accuracy? And just looking at the box stats, that's absolutely garbage. And we're not trying to knock Trevor Lawrence, but this is absolute garbage play. And I don't care if this is Trevor Lawrence, if this was Tom Brady, if this was Tom Brady's stat line, I'd be calling Tom Brady trash and garbage and all that. I'm not picking on Trevor Lawrence. I'm not picking on your quarterback. Jaguars fans, please relax. We are just trying to make this man better and seeing what he's struggling with and seeing if there's any buyability in, down the road for this man. So bettability next week. Where's the value? If we're going to get the Jaguars +7 next week, do we feel enough confidence in Trevor Lawrence to cover that? That's what we're trying to figure out here. So let's see what Trevor Lawrence is looking like. Here we go. Every single play by this man. Here we go. First play up. Here we go. Plenty of time to throw. Just dinks it up. Bingo. That's what we're talking about. 2nd and 6, making it about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and manageable. All right. We just kind of came off about talking about Mac Jones being a real solid game managing quarterback. That's a good throw to get him kind of warmed up. That was his first throw. We're getting every single throw. They're coming in chronological order. That was the first throw of the game for this man. Real solid slant for about 4 yards. Brings up 3rd and 2. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence. Plenty of time to throw. There we go. Plenty of time to throw. 15 yards down the field on the left sideline. Wide open. Puts it on the money. Bango, bango. Picking up the first down. How is this going to go bad now? After these first 2 throws, I'm ready to get on this man. But the stat line, we know what's coming. 14 of 33. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. All right, so here we go. Now at midfield. Play action pass. Immediate strike. Quick with the ball. Unfortunate. Incomplete pass, seemed to be a little bit behind. Let's quickly watch this one more time. The fake is great. The quick throw is great. And yeah, it didn't seem like that far behind. It just seemed like it went through the wide receiver's hands. So overall, still a good ball there by Trevor Lawrence. Here we go. Next play, 1st and 10. Moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the sideline. Caught. Bingo. Man, this kid is kind of doing good the first drive. And then everything is going to go downhill badly, very badly. Here we go, 2nd and 3, dropping back to pass, going deep. Oh, man, but I love the shot right here. One-on-one matchup on the right sideline. He puts this where it's only a chance at a completion or an incomplete pass. No chance at the defender to intercept this ball or pass defend this ball, break it up. So this is a real good ball right here by Trevor Lawrence. Unfortunately, just a little overthrown, but I love the idea. I love the shot on 2nd and 3. Now it's 3rd and 3 at the Broncos 35-yard line. Let's see if he can step it up now, because if you're going to take that shot, on the early downs, then you need to be 100% ready to get it done on 3rd and short now, because you wanted to take that 2nd down shot, which we've got no problem with, but now you've got to step it up and complete this 1st down ball. Let's see what he does. Here we go, 3rd and 3. There it is. Easy, wide open, about 10 yards down the field, puts it right on the money. 3rd and 13 now. This is why the drive is stalling now. Let's see if he can pick up 3rd and 13. Once again, going back to the shot. And, that's a touchdown. Man, oh, man, first drive touchdown. This man was looking great on this drive. Oh my God, I love this ball again. An end zone fade, one-on-one matchup actually hones in the accuracy 100% this time. We love it. We love it. What went wrong for the rest of the game? What went wrong for the rest of the game? Damn. 3rd and 13, 100% accuracy for the touchdown. Bingo, bango. Well done, Trevor Lawrence. I think we've got to just stop watching the film here. I think we've got to have, this kind of, this attitude and this energy for Trevor Lawrence. I don't want to lose this now. But it's going to get worse, so let's see why. Now, here we go. Next drive up. Here we go. 1st and 10. Dink off to the running back out of the backfield. It loses about a yard. He had plenty of time to throw this ball, so let's quickly see if there was anything kind of down the field he should have taken. We got 3 wide receivers going out for routes. This dink that he takes. We got this kind of hook route towards the right sideline. That's decently covered. You can't go there. And then this man's triple covered over the middle of the field. So that's a good dink off by Trevor Lawrence, making the right read. It's just unfortunate. Everything was truly covered, even the dink off, so it loses about a yard. Alrighty, that was the only pass play. Oh, no. We're just, okay, switch quarters, so switch sides of the field. 2nd down, incomplete pass, trying to hit the comeback route. Great coverage right there. Here we go, 3rd down now. Can he pick this up? Going deep and there. Oh, no, he just drops it. This is a great ball. This is great coverage by the defense right here. Let's pause this one at the right moment. I mean, man, oh, man, this is quadruple coverage, but Trevor Lawrence puts it right where it has to be. I mean, man, oh, man, the accuracy on this ball is 1,000,000,000% on the money, folks. Look at this. 4 defenders all surrounding him, and he had a chance to make a play on this ball. Unfortunately, he saw all those defenders closing in on him, and he could not maintain control of the ball. So that's a great throw there by Trevor Lawrence. Unfortunate incompletion by the wide receiver not being able to hang on. But so far, Trevor Lawrence is slinging it around. All right, here we go on the next drive, 3rd and 2 now. Going deep, one-on-one matchup, and they throw the flag. Once again, I love that Trevor Lawrence is being aggressive throughout the game. We stress this all the time. The stretching the field vertically, taking the one-on-one matchups, believing in your wide receivers, believing in your weapons. We are loving what Trevor Lawrence is doing here in the first quarter, and now we're at 2 minutes left in the second quarter, or 10 minutes left in the second quarter. So when does this start to go wrong? I'm not seeing it. Jeez. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence on 1st and 10. Tries to hit the running back out of the backfield, but this is a real bad play. Jeez Louise, you lose like 7 yards on this pass play right here. Let's quickly see. We don't have the all-22 like we've said. Seem to be everything locked up with the wide receivers going down the field, but he ends up dumping this ball off 5 yards in the backfield, and it gets blown up. So now it's 3rd and 16. Yikes. All right, here we go. 3rd and 16. Trying to stay in field goal position. Stepping up to throw, and oh, man, just runs out of real estate right there. An incomplete pass. I like the idea of where he was trying to go with this ball. Just unfortunately, a little bit too much air underneath it, and it floats all the way out of bounds. Uncatchable. All right, so they had to settle for a field goal attempt, I believe, on this drive. Did they get it? Let's see. They did not get it. Unfortunate. So whether they went for the field goal or not, they didn't get it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3 now, and he tries to dump it off over the middle of the field. This time incomplete. Let's quickly take another look at this one. This one's coming off fast. Seemed like it was open. It is open. But it's just unfortunately not caught. Why is this not caught? Once again, Trevor Lawrence is putting it right on the money. Maybe he missed a read. I thought he should have probably went to this man, number 11, right now. You got to throw the ball right now. So a little bit late on the throw, and then he goes to the wrong guy, number 10, and he still should have caught it, but maybe he made the wrong read initially, but both guys were open. He took the other guy, and the other guy couldn't catch, so that's unfortunate. Incomplete. They have to punt, and now they're down 7-10 now. Down 3, but now we're going to get a Trevor Lawrence 2-minute drive right here. 1 minute 54 seconds left in the first half. Down 3, starting at their own 25-yard line. Let's see what Trevor Lawrence can do. Can he tie this game? Can he take the lead before halftime? We need to see something good right here. All right, dumps it off for 5 yards. They have 3 timeouts, so they can do this. That's fine. Let's see if they hurry it up here or if they take a timeout. Let's see. They end up hurrying it up. 2nd and 4 now, still driving. Trevor Lawrence trying to stay calm in the pocket, overthrows that receiver that was decently double covered, brings up 3rd and 4. All righty, here we go. 3rd and 4 now. There it is. Looking for the first down, 4 yards. Bingo, bango, puts it right on number 10. Number 10 makes up for that drop the other time, catches this ball, extends for the first down. Now we're moving the ball here. Here we go. Still eating up the clock. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Haven't used the timeout yet. There we go. Delivering a ball 20 yards down the field. Open now. Bingo, bango. 5 yards away from field goal range. 1 minute left. Still 3 timeouts. They've got it all working with now. Here we go. 1st and 5. Trevor Lawrence, oh no. This is his first real bad ball of the game. Real behind, uncatchable ball, even though that this man was wide open. And if you put this ball on the money, he's definitely taking the first down. He's getting out of bounds, potentially racing these 2 defenders here all the way up the sideline. So that's his first real bad pass of the game, and it came with 55 seconds left in the first half. Damn. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 now. After the incompletion, Trevor Lawrence, play action, rolling out of the pocket, throwing on the run. Ooh, and just ran out of real estate right there. Throws it out of bounds. But once again, a decent attempt right here. I love where he's thinking about going with the ball. Like we said, just has to hone in that accuracy just a little bit more. All right, but we get 3rd and 5 now. Let's see what he can do. Here we go. Drops back to pass and trying to hit the out route on the right sideline, and the ball, just unfortunately, the angle, the ball never truly developed on that side, and it's incomplete, but they're going to go for it on 4th and 5. I love the kind of the believability by Urban Meyer to go for this. Let's see what he does. Trevor Lawrence, steps up in the pocket, and he shows off his wheels, and he runs for the first down. Fantastic here by Trevor Lawrence. He sees the pressure coming, navigates the pocket, sees he's got real estate all ahead of him. And, Trevor Lawrence isn't a kind of typical dual threat quarterback. He will utilize his legs when he needs to kind of pick up the first down. He's not like Lamar Jackson actively looking to run. So that's well done by Trevor Lawrence. Nothing immediately open, not trying to force anything. Knows he has to get 5 yards for the first down and does it. Man, oh man, that's great right here. Everything's been looking great, but the stat sheet wasn't. Damn. All right, and now ball tipping around, luckily, does not get intercepted. Let's watch this one more time. Still on this 2-minute drive right here. 1 timeout left at the 30-yard line. A little bit too high right here. The ball sails on Trevor Lawrence, and luckily it just kind of gets tipped incomplete multiple times. Jeez. All right, 2nd and 10 now. Here we go from the Broncos 30. Still a timeout left. Trevor Lawrence trying to hit that man on the right side. Unfortunately, the ball stayed in the air a little bit too long, and the defenders were able to kind of close on it quickly to break it up. 3rd and 10. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence bouncing around inside the pocket and then just ends up throwing the ball away. Do they settle for a field goal here? It's 4th and 10. I doubt they go for it. And did they miss the field goal? What did they do? Missed field goal. Damn. That was a great drive by Trevor Lawrence to get them in field goal range, and you missed a 48-yard field goal. That would have given Trevor Lawrence so much confidence going into halftime, making it a tie game, going in 10-10 at halftime. Unfortunate the kicker misses, but that was a real solid drive there by Trevor Lawrence. So in the first half, it was real good. So does the abysmal collapse come in the second half? All the interceptions do, we know. So let's keep watching here. Here we go. Out of halftime, first drive, down 10, 17-7. Play action pass, dumped it off to the running back out of the backfield, but goes nowhere. All right, it's not even the running back. He just dumps it off to the wide receiver, number 11. Unfortunately, doesn't go anywhere. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6 now. Can he pick this up? Can he pick up the first down? Pressure gets there, goes down for a sack. Unfortunately, could not get rid of the ball. All right, let's see what he can do on the next drive up since they had to punt on 4th down now. Still 17-7, still 10-point game. This game's not out of hand. This is not a unwinnable game right here. Well, now it may be because he just threw the interception. All right, his first interception here. 2nd and 3. Plenty of time to throw, delivers a ball, and it just gets jumped right there. Thought he had his wide receiver open. Unfortunately, the defender closes quick right there and takes it away. We saw Trevor Lawrence try to drive in this ball as well. Seemed like great velocity. Seemed just to be a little bit of a better defensive play by the corner right there. So just watch him. I mean, he slings that ball in. Tight window, got to squeeze it in there quick, and he tries to, but that's just a great defensive play right there by the corner. Give the corner more credit. Alrighty, now I think the Broncos, do they score off that interception turnover? Let's see what the next drive has up for us. Now they're down 20-7 now. All right, still only a 2-possession lead for the Broncos now. 1st and 15, they dump it off to the running back. It gets about 5-6 yards. Solid. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence still up. Here we go. 2nd and 9 now. Pocket starting to kind of collapse and trying to hit that kind of out route on the sideline, on the right sideline. Unfortunately, ball gets broken up. It seemed to be a good ball here too. Just unfortunate. Gets kind of jumped at the last second. Ball thrown a little bit behind as well, and it goes incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 9 now. Here we go. 21 seconds left in the third quarter. 3rd and 9. Pressure coming right up the middle. He just has to get the ball out of his hands. It gets to the first down marker, but no chance to catch that ball. They have to punt now. Still down 20-7 on their next drive, deep in their own territory at the 10. Trevor Lawrence going deep. Oh, no, just incomplete right here. Damn, but once again, Trevor Lawrence testing the field vertically, stretching the field vertically, and that's a good ball. Once again, just has to hone in the deep ball accuracy a little bit more, and now we're going to be cooking with gas if he can do that. Here we go, 2nd and 10, rolling out of the pocket, utilizing his legs, picking up 11 yards for the first down. All righty, trying to get his team back in the game. Like we said, it's still they're only down 13 points. That's only 2 touchdowns. That's definitely serviceable. Still an entire quarter left to play here. 2nd and 5 going deep, and oh man, the deep ball accuracy again. This is his worst deep thrown ball of the day so far. Damn, that's open. If you hit that on the money, that's 6 points right there. Damn. All right, brings up 1st and 10, though. Hits the comeback on the right sideline, picks about 5 yards. Liking it so far. Got to get a touchdown here on this drive, though. Got to end this drive with a touchdown. Here we go. 2nd and 4. Still in his own territory from his own 42-yard line. Dinks it off to the running back out of the backfield, but it gets 10 yards after the catch, bringing up a first down. Now inside Broncos territory. 1st and 15. They're slowly moving this ball around. Trevor Lawrence going deep now. Come on, come on, come on. And this was a great interception. We watched this one. Patrick Surtain makes an incredible catch right here. This is a decently thrown ball. A tad underthrown, but once again, still stretching the field vertically. It's a 50-50 ball. No separation there by the Jaguars wide receiver, and the rookie cornerback makes an absolute amazing catch over the shoulder. So it's not a bad ball by Trevor Lawrence. Definitely, like we said, can hone in that deep ball accuracy a little bit more, and we're going to be on Trevor Lawrence very, very well. But this is only game 2, so still some big upside. We get one more play by Trevor Lawrence right here, his last play in the red zone, falling back, throwing it up for grabs, and it just falls incomplete. So definitely don't do that next time you're in the red zone. I did not like that play at all. Jeez Louise. That was his worst play of the day. His last play was his worst play. In the red zone, throwing, backpedaling, not setting your feet, and just throwing a jump ball in the end zone. Do not do that, Trevor Lawrence, please. So I mean, when you look at the box stats by Trevor Lawrence, they look god-awful. But when you watch the tape, he kind of won us over a lot more, honestly, because some of the throws he was making, how he was trying to test the defense, we liked everything about it. So he did no justice. The box score does this man no justice. That's why we take the stats with the film, folks. That's why when we investigate a little bit deeper, all right, we saw what we saw, watching the game and the stats. Let's review it a little bit more in depth right here, and we can kind of buy Trevor Lawrence a little bit off of the bad performance overall collectively, optics-wise right here. So Trevor Lawrence, folks, I still think there's big buyability in this man. Just has to hone in his skills a little bit, and that's going to come with experience. That's going to come with games and reps and throws and all that. So no worries, no reason to bail on Trevor Lawrence. He is still right on track. All right, before we move off of this game in total, let's go to Teddy Bridgewater. Let's see what this man's working with. We'll get his highlights up here. 3-minute highlight package. Now, we don't want to see dink and dunk in the run after the catch, racking up all 328 yards here for Teddy Bridgewater. So when we're watching this highlight tape, let's count the number of kind of dink and dunks compared to deep balls, like 10-plus yards. That's what we want to see this man air it out. They had no Jerry Jeudy in this game, so maybe we could, if we are seeing a lot out of dink and dunk. We don't want to give him a free pass, but he didn't have Jerry Jeudy, so we'll give him a little bit of a free pass if it is all dink and dunks, but we don't want to see that. But let's see what we get here. Here we go. Teddy Bridgewater's highlights. Here we go. First play up, a nice strike 10 yards down the middle of the field. Great velocity on the ball. That's what we love about Teddy Bridgewater. Here we go. This is a dink for 5 yards, and it goes about another 5, 6, 7 after the catch. Here we go. Teddy Bridgewater in the red zone right here. Play action pass, sells it perfectly, steps up in the pocket. This time, pocket collapsing. He does have to dink it off, and it gets about 9 yards right there. I mean, he sells it great right here. We get the replay. Don't really need a replay on this one, but steps up in the pocket. Nothing open on this ball, so the dinky dunk right there, that's fine. We've got no problem with that. It's when you're dinking and dunking with plenty of time to throw, and there's open wide receivers. We've seen that multiple times by Teddy B. All right, here we go. Plenty of time to throw in the pocket. Delivers 15 yards down the field, wide open on 3rd and 6. Fantastic, and that's what we saw in week 1. Teddy Bridgewater picking up all the crucial big third downs in week 1, and we just saw another one right there. Fantastic. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Teddy Bridgewater going deep. A nice floater right there. Puts it on the money. That's what we're talking about, baby. That's Cortland Sutton. Float him this ball, and we'll get a nice replay right here and how it all broke down. So Cortland Sutton at the top of the screen right here. Took a second to kind of develop. And Teddy Bridgewater able to float it up for him right there. Bingo, bango. That's a great ball right there, too. Now Teddy Bridgewater back in the red zone from the 11, 12-yard line right here. 1st and 10, dropping back to pass, pressure right in his face, dumps it off right there, and there it is. That is Tim Patrick right there going in for the touchdown, wide open. Teddy Bridgewater puts it right on the money with pressure coming in his face, folks. We can watch this one more time. We don't need all these replays of them, but okay. Here we go. Yeah, pressure right there, right taking the hit. Sees it open, keeping his eyes down the field, and that's another great green flag by Teddy Bridgewater. He is kind of a decent dual-threat quarterback, but he's keeping his eyes down the field. When the pocket is collapsing, he senses the pocket, knows how much time he has without looking and directly taking his eyes off the downfield targets and looking around the pocket. He can kind of, he can feel his surroundings collapsing around him, and he has the ability to keep his eyes locked down the field and all his receivers and delivers the ball perfectly as he's getting hit. Fantastic. All right, here we go. 4th and 1, 2 seconds left. What can Teddy Bridgewater do? 4th and 1, 2 seconds left in the second quarter. Teddy Bridgewater escaping out of the pocket, buying time to throw, and then dinks it off. Dinks it off. Let's see what this man can do. Goes about 20 yards. And they bring him down. Is that Melvin Gordon? All right, here we go. Next play, 2nd and 7. Teddy Bridgewater going deep, and that's what we're talking about. Absolute great ball, Cortland Sutton. That's why we want you to go deep, because of the wide receivers here on the Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick, fantastic. And he hits Cortland Sutton absolutely beautifully for the deep ball. Let's count the yards on this ball, because this was an absolute rocket, folks. Here we go. Play action pass. Gonna launch this one from his own 20-yard line. Get it all the way down to the 25-yard line, folks. 30 plus another 25, 55 yards. Shave off a couple. That's 50 yards clean in the air, folks. The Cortland Sutton wide open. Fantastic. We don't need to watch this one again. We saw it. All right, let's go to his next play up here. We're going to get Teddy Bridgewater in the red zone next up. Let's see how he capitalizes. Here we go. On the big throw to Cortland Sutton. Now in the red zone. There we go. Bango, bango. Going to Noah Fant, his tight end in the red zone, utilizing all of his weapons. And that's another reason why we love Teddy Bridgewater. Last year in Carolina, 3 receivers with 1,000+ yards receiving. And now in Denver, once again, spreading the wealth. His stats. I mean, well, let's watch this last play right here by Teddy Bridgewater, and then we'll talk about who he was throwing to all game. Here we go. Teddy Bridgewater, a nice floater right there. I mean, geez Louise, the pressure is coming right there. He knows he has to get rid of it quickly, and he knows where his open guys are, so he can just float this ball wildly. Wild float right there, but it goes. It's wide open. He gets the first down. Fantastic. So, man, oh man, loving what we're seeing from Teddy Bridgewater. Loving that he's getting this opportunity here with the Denver Broncos to kind of go to, kind of look at Matt Rule and the Panthers, be like, yeah, I could play. I don't know why you got rid of me so hastily. I can still get it done. So Teddy Bridgewater, great job right there. And this is who he's throwing to, delivering the ball and kind of, utilizing multiple talents. Obviously, he's focusing on Cortland Sutton a lot. 12 targets for Cortland Sutton, the most by far. And then the next is six targets by Noah Fant, 4 targets by Tim Patrick, 4 targets by Albert Okuwongo-Bunam. And then we got 2 targets by Melvin Gordon. We get 1 target by Kendall Hinton. So spreading the ball around, utilizing his A1 tier 1 wide receivers in Cortland Sutton, and still getting everybody healthily into the mix here. So great job by Teddy Bridgewater. Loving Teddy Bridgewater. And once again, we have confidence in this Broncos team overall heading into next week. So the bet ability, the buy ability is definitely there with Teddy B at the helm. Alrighty, next game up here. Let's shift gears over to the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins, folks. Alrighty. Now, what can we watch in this game? 35-0 blowout. Well, I said it on Monday's show when we were breaking down the game, but I am very confident if Tua stays in this game, he wins the game. The Dolphins win the game if Tua does not exit this game. So we're going to take a quick look at Tua. We're going to look at all of his dropbacks right there because there's not a lot. He goes down quickly, folks. But we're just going to show that, Tua, not having time to throw. A lot of people criticize Tua, and I don't get it. Is it just easy to do? Is it just kind of the in thing to do? It's like everybody in the sports media and on Twitter just clowning Tua, and if that's what y'all want to do, okay, I'll let y'all do that, but that's not what is the truth out there. So that's what we do on the show. We debunk all the kind of myths in the mainstream media. That's why we take the stats with the film and we watch and we talk it through and we watch it and we compare to other things that we've seen and we watched, all that. So let's watch Tua right here and see what he was looking like before the injury. We'll see the offensive line get absolutely obliterated, and then we've got to make fun of Devontae Parker for being absolute garbage, trying to get us back in the game, and then we will watch Josh Allen quickly right here because, his kind of, his fans are getting a little bit kind of restless with Josh Allen. He's not looking like that 69% completion percentage that he did last year. Real lackluster games completion percentage-wise these first 2 games, so we'll watch Josh Allen on a couple of plays, couple of drives just to kind of see what this man is all about because he didn't kind of close the door on this Dolphins team, and we're going to talk about that. So we get a first play up. Let's first watch all of Tua's dropbacks. So here we go. The first one up. First play of the game. Here we go. Play action. And then he gets sacked. I mean, not a lot of time to throw this ball. He did have time to throw this ball. Let's see if anything was open here on this play quickly. So the play action. I mean, folks, the receivers aren't even coming out of their breaks yet. Look at this man. This wide receiver at the top of the screen, not even coming out of his break yet. We get the wide receiver at the bottom of the screen. We don't have the all-22, folks, so we can't get that yet. But, I mean, he's not coming out of his break either, and the pressure is already right there. Tua has no time to throw this ball. He has to just go down. Unfortunate. So once again, the offensive line just providing no protection for Tua out here. First play of the game is a sack. That's not the tempo you want to start off with. All right, drop back number 2, 3rd and 11. Let's see what Tua does here. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Tua dropping back the pass. Pressure comes unblocked. I mean, folks, this man has no time to throw the ball. Watch this man, Micah Hyde at the top of the screen right here. He is a safety coming down. Nobody blocks him. He comes in unblocked, and then he's there, folks. This is not even 2 full seconds, folks. I think the official clock, this clip is going around on Twitter, the official clock is like 1.9 seconds, folks. He has no time to throw the ball. He comes in unchecked. Nobody even touches him. Here we go. Let's just zoom in. Look at him. Nobody gets him. Nobody even lays a finger on Micah Hyde, and the man's a safety. Safety blitz. They get Tua. Unfortunate. So, a sack there. They go 3 and out on the first drive. Here we go. Next Tua drop back coming on the next possession when they're already down 7-0. Play action pass. Tua flushed out of the pocket and has to just dump it off because the pressure got there. Nothing open, pressure getting there, has to throw it away. Let's quickly see, was there anything open here? Here we go, play action pass. They're already off the screen. We can't see nothing. Tries to dump it down to, I believe, the tight end right here. It might have been a Smythe, and unfortunately, it's inaccurate because he's throwing on the run, throwing on the left with the left arm quarterback, throwing back across his body. So, incomplete pass there. Tua, another drop back. Here we go. Let's see what this one's looking like on 2nd and 10. Here we go. Play action pass. Boom. And look at this. This is what we're talking about. But this play obviously doesn't get talked about for a couple of reasons. First of all, there was a penalty on this play. So it gets called back. Truly unfortunate. Illegal man downfield. Can't be doing that. But Tua's best play, unfortunately, gets erased from history because of a flag for the offense. But look at this man. Here we go. It's just going to be a quick one-step drop, and then it's Devontae Parker on a slant. He puts it right on the money. It gets the first down and moves the ball into Bills territory, and that's his best play. Got the ball out of his hands quickly. Bingo, bango. That's what everybody's saying. Oh, Tua's holding on to the ball too long. He's holding on to the ball too long. Folks, first of all, the 4 plays that we've seen already, he's getting sacked before 2 seconds. And the play that we just showed you that was good, it got erased by a flag. How unfortunate. But Devontae Parker, a great catch over the middle. Tua, a great throw over the middle. Unfortunately, the offensive lineman blocking downfield on a pass play. What the hell? What the hell are you doing? Alrighty, next to a drop back up. Here we go. 2nd and 15. Tua trying to set up the screen. Unfortunately, incomplete. Did this get tipped, or was this just a bad float job by Tua? Let's see. Setting up the running back screen right here. Yeah, just tried to set up the screen and just missed it. I don't think this one got hit. This was bad here by Tua. This is a bad throw. Yeah, that didn't get hit. I don't know what the hell that was. Tua just truly missed a dump off right there. Unfortunate. I will put that one on Tua. Alrighty, here we go. Next drop back. 3rd and 15. Here we go. Tua set up another wide receiver screen, and hey, it does real great, folks. It gets 14 out of the 15 yards, which sets up the the unfortunate play right here, 4th and 2, where Tua gets injured. Unfortunate. So here we go. I love the aggressive play calling right here. It's 4th and 2, basically at midfield. I would trust my defense as well. Unfortunately, the Bills, we know they take this ball and they score like 2 plays later at midfield. But, unfortunately, for this Bills team, why we, have to question Josh Allen a little bit, and we are going to do that after we're done with these Tua plays. But, it's 14-0 with like 8 minutes left in the first quarter. It's like, and then they scored no points for the rest of the first half. It's like, this Dolphins defense truly got it done. It's just, unfortunately, Jacoby Brissett and all these wide receivers fumbling the ball, turning over the ball, not moving the ball. And, the Dolphins, if Tua was in and where they were able to kind of move the ball, the Bills lose this game. It's unfortunate. Tua goes down. But let's see how he goes down. 4th and 2. Let's see what happens here. Here we go. 4th and 2 at midfield. Tua drops back to pass. Pressure comes there immediately coming off the bottom of the screen, folks. We'll zoom in close. You can't miss it. Here he is. Just going to edge rush. Dips, and then he's right there. You can't block this man in time. You can't get rid of the ball quick enough here. And Jalen Waddle doing a nice little slant right here, but just has to get the ball out of his hands quickly, Tua, because the pressure's there, so he can't catch the ball. But literally no time to throw. And let's watch the hit on Tua here. Here we go. Pressure got there. Big ol' hit. You saw his kind of helmet fly back a little bit. That's how big of a hit Tua got. Jeez, let's see if we get a slow down angle of Tua taking the shot. We get anything? Here we go. Let's watch Tua get the big hit. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Big hit right there. And, folks, last week, Matthew Judon laid on a big hit on Tua. We got the play right here. This line is not protecting him, and he's getting absolutely obliterated right here. This one a little bit more on him, escaping out of the pocket, trying to do a little bit too much. But watch Matthew Judon absolutely lay this man out. Oh, my God. Do you see him absolutely fly in the air? Boom, boom. Helmet kind of flying because of the force and the velocity on the hit. Boom. This is probably where the rib injury started from, honestly. That's a big ol' hit right there. And then another big ol' hit last week. So Tua is just taking hit after big hit. And obviously he can't take these hits, given his history with the injuries, his hip at Alabama, and now the ribs here. He is out this week, officially. We've got news officially. Here we go. Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa has fractured ribs and will not play Sunday against the Raiders. So, fractured ribs now for the man. How truly unfortunate. Truly, truly unfortunate. So that's Tua getting no time, getting no protection, taking big hits. Unfortunate. Alrighty, we get another play up here. We're not at Josh Allen just quite yet. Let's focus in on this play, and I believe this is the Devontae Parker absolute drop right here. But this is what we're talking about. The Bills leaving the door open for the Dolphins, and the Dolphins literally closing the door themselves on themselves. The Bills left the door open, and the Dolphins are like, what do you do? You got to close the door. If you want to win, right? You got to close the door. And the Bills were like, no, we'll give you a chance to come back. But the Dolphins were like, no. They slammed the door shut. And the Bills opened it again. They're like, no, we're trying to help you out. We're opening the door. We're leaving the door open. And then the Dolphins slam it again. And the Bills were like, dude, come back in this game. We're leaving the game open for you. They swing open the door again. And then the Dolphins rip down the door and leave. And then the game is over, folks. I mean, geez. So, all right. Let's see Devontae Parker absolutely squander this opportunity. This would have made the game 14-7 with 12 minutes left in the second quarter. This is a game now. We've got a game. There's momentum. There's confidence on the offense. Defense can kind of buy off of that and play off of that momentum so they can get a stop, and then the offense in turn can play off of that momentum that the defense just set, that the offense already set for them. So let's see what Devontae Parker drops right here. We love Devontae Parker because he's our deep weapon. Jacoby Brissett buys time, throws this ball beautifully, and it's Devontae Parker literally coming off of his hands, just dropping the ball. It's in his hands, stone hands, and then they just fall to the ground. But man, oh man, who's that? Tre'Davious White on the coverage? Tre'Davious White on the coverage. Let's watch Devontae Parker here, folks. Here we go. Sees Jacoby Brissett having trouble finding anybody, so he gets open, and then Devontae Parker goes up to catch the ball, and it literally comes off right his fingertips, folks. Watch this. Watch this dude, folks. Look at him, man. Look at it. Look at that. It's in his hands, folks. It's literally in his hands. We're going to freeze it right at the moment, right here. Folks, what the hell? You drop this ball, and then we fumble a couple of plays later, or we don't get it on fourth down, whatever it is, but we squandered the opportunity. So, unfortunate there by Devontae Parker. Everybody letting this Dolphins team down offensively. The defense tried to do their damnedest. They only held them to 14 points in the first half. After those two drives at midfield, they didn't allow another point in the first half, so that's a win for the Dolphins defense, but the offense was so garbage the entire game, they couldn't take advantage. So Tua was trying his best, and then nobody was helping out Jacoby Brissett after that. Unfortunate. So now we head into the Raiders this week with no Tua, no confidence offensively, and we'll see if Derek Carr's ready to go. Alrighty, what else we get up here? What is this play? All right, this is an unfortunate play right here. This is lame. This is one of the taunting penalties from this week. Real lame. It's thrown on the Bills, which it shouldn't be. So let's watch this play and tell you why it's so gosh damn lamb. And why it shouldn't have been called, and why this is actually a real great play to get excited about. So Wallace, the corner right here. It's Jacoby Brissett in, and this is kind of one of the early drives here for Jacoby Brissett. I want to say this is like his first drive in. So when there's a switch from quarterback, your starter to the backup, you play everything tight because you're going to let the backup quarterback throw on you. You're not going to give anything open, so you're just going to play everything tight, and that's exactly what Wallace does. This is a comeback route on the right side. Wallace reads it perfectly because he's already kind of playing the undercut route because you've got a backup quarterback in. You're assuming the play calling is everything going to be kind of short and dink and dunk. Nothing's going to be deep. You're expecting the comeback route right here, and Wallace jumps this route absolutely perfectly, breaks up the pass, incomplete pass, and then he gets up kind of, over, barking at him as he's getting up. But that's what you do. This was a great play. He read it all the way. I mean, this is what you practice for. This is what you study for. This is what situational awareness is all about. Oh, there's a backup quarterback in. They're not going deep. I'm cutting everything off short. And that's what he does here. Jumps the route perfectly. Big hit right there. So Devontae Parker couldn't handle the ball. And then a nice little incomplete right over the body. Nope. What you doing? You didn't think I was reading this play the entire time? Incomplete. Nope. You can't catch nothing on me. And then they flag him for taunting? So gosh damn lame, folks. It's so lamb out here, folks. What are we doing? So soft, so lambish. Bah, bah. I mean, these refs are going to have to start bang. These soft-ass sheep refs. What are we doing out here, folks? Come on. This is all a part of the game. Y'all hate competition so much. This is part of competition. Why are you taking it out of the game? Getting hyped because you absolutely obliterated the other team for one play? You're not going to let them do that because they read the play and once again read this. Situational awareness is literally half of football, folks. Yes, you can prepare and do your fundamentals and all that, but it's going to come down to game situations. Devontae Parker, game situation, dropping the ball in the end zone. That turns the tide of the game, but he floundered right there. Great play here by Wallace, the corner, to shut it down. Not going to let the backup quarterback throw on me. Going to anticipate the short routes. That's all big brain activity right here. And he tries to flex that big brain by getting, nope. I would say the same thing. Nope, you're going to chest me with a sorry receiver like Devontae Parker? You know who I am? Damn. So truly lame, folks. Truly lamb out here. Bad. Damn. Mike, Levi Wallace gets flagged. I'll pay the fine. Levi Wallace, give me the fine. I'll pay it for you. No worries. We'll get it taken care of. All right. So that's what we have to watch for the Dolphins side. Now let's watch a couple of plays here by Josh Allen. We're going to watch this drive right here. 2 plays, and once again, we're just focusing on leaving the door open here with Josh Allen, never truly closing out this game when they had multiple opportunities to do so. So this first play that we're going to watch right here, it's 2nd and 11 on their own 28-yard line. It is 14-0 Bills, but this is like a drive that isn't starting at midfield, so they can't have that momentum of great starting field position. One big play, they're already in field goal range, so the defense is kind of taking some chances at potential takeaways, turnovers, so you get no points. You don't get any of that benefit. You have to kind of march down the field to earn these points, and Josh Allen didn't do that in the first half. He came out and did it in the second half, and we already told you all about that when we broke down the game. The defense was like, man, oh man, we did all the stops, but the offense isn't doing anything, so the defense gets flat coming out, and then Josh Allen took advantage of that. So we'll give credit for Josh Allen for taking advantage of the second half. We'll give him credit for that, but this game could have been close, and if it was close in halftime, I don't think we get the Josh Allen performance and the Bills kind of offensive explosion performance that we kind of saw in the second half a little bit. So here we go. 2nd and 11, and we're going to get 2 incompletions here by Josh Allen. Are they on him? Are they on the wide receivers? Was he making the right read? Let's find out. Here we go. 2nd and 11, up 14-0. Josh Allen at his own 28-yard line. Here we go. Play action pass. Escaping out of the pocket, resets his feet, fires, and it's out of bounds. So seemed to be nothing open right here. Bought all the time he could. Let's quickly see, was there anything open he should have hit right away? We got Emmanuel Sanders at the top of the screen. Very well covered. This wide receiver crossing. This Stephon Diggs is well covered. Nothing open, and has to throw the ball away. Alrighty. So that wasn't bad by Josh Allen. Great defense there by the Dolphins. Once again, why I think the Dolphins win this game if Tua does not go down. We had a great defense the entire time. All right, here we go. On 3rd and 11 now. Let's see. Josh Allen, another incompletion right here. Let's see if he can pick this one up. Here we go. Play action pass. Plenty of time to throw this ball. Pressure's now coming, and it gets tipped right there. But Josh Allen maybe took a little bit too long to throw this ball. Let's see if there's anything open quickly right here. You got Cole Beasley. Maybe do something right there quick. That's not going to pick up the first, though. Stephon Diggs crossing over the middle of the field. Seemed to be open. Maybe threw it a tad too late. Good coverage all around. Yeah, so these are 2 good incompletions here by Josh Allen. It's just great coverage defense by the Dolphins. So, alrighty, we'll give Josh Allen the pass on that. Really no fault of his own. Alrighty, now let's watch this drive here by Josh Allen. What is this all about? I don't remember this. All right, well, this is going to be a surprise to both of us. I don't know what this one is supposed to be, so let's see what this is. 1st and 15, second quarter, 14-0. Josh Allen. Oh, man, missed him. I mean, this is bad. Oh, yeah, this is big bad right here. You got to take advantage of this ball right here. This is wide open, but once again, Josh Allen's accuracy, this is not 69% completion percentage. I mean, you've got to, Josh Allen last year was fitting this ball in all the time between the corner and the safety, but this time he puts a little bit too much air underneath this ball right here, and it goes incomplete. So this is wide open. Damn. Another drive that kind of stalls right here. Let's see what happens for the rest of this drive. Here we go. Starting, is this the right time? 7:54. When was it 7:54 one? Interesting. I don't even know when this was. Oh, this is his interception drive. Okay. Okay, we're setting up the interception. All right, so we're going to see the interception right here. Okay. Interception by Josh Allen is coming up next. That's what we were going to show. All righty. So the first bad incomplete right there. Josh Allen got to hone in that accuracy, but now we're going to get an interception by Josh Allen. Let's see how this one's looking. Was this his fault? Tipped? What was it looking like? Here we go. Josh Allen, 2nd and 15 at his own 11 or 16-yard line. Once again, deep in his own territory, not starting at midfield, kind of flounders a little bit. Here we go. Plenty of time to throw, but this is just a great pick by Xavier Howard. I mean, there is no separation right here. Josh Allen just trying to fit it in to Stephon Diggs over the middle of the field. And that's just Xavier Howard cutting off the slant. I mean, Stephon Diggs does kind of have, a little bit of a reputation of just kind of being a slant guy. Xavier Howard reads it perfectly. Luckily for this Bills team, the Dolphins can't do anything. Can't do anything with it because we go 4 and out, 4th and 2 at Bills 16 and can't do anything with it. Once again, Josh Allen kind of bailed out a little bit by not having Tua in the game and all these receivers being trash for the Dolphins. So defense truly kept them into it all first half. Offense couldn't do anything. Alrighty, and then we've got one more up here for Josh Allen. Here we go. Once again, leaving the door open. He's got the ball in Dolphins territory at the 47-yard line, up 14-0. Only 29 seconds left in the first half, and they've got one timeout, and they come away with no points. Josh Allen, you've got to put either a touchdown on the board or get you into a real great field goal position right here. But let's see what went wrong here on this drive. Why did they come away with no points? Obviously, they missed the field goal. We get that. But why wasn't it a better field goal, and a more makeable field goal, a shorter field goal by Josh Allen? So let's see what he was doing here. 29 seconds left. First throw up. Drops back the pass. Plenty of time to throw. Lofts it deep and just undershorts this ball. Once again, have to hone in this deeper ball accuracy. And Josh Allen's accuracy over these last 2 games of this year have been very, very not great, especially what we were given last season. We bought in heavy in Josh Allen due to what he did last season, and he's really not showing out like he was last year. We're hoping it's just a little bit of rust, a little bit of welcome back rust, a little bit of dust, and he's going to shake it off, but we were hoping that it would have been cleaned up by game 1. Now we're heading into game 3, still on the rust narrative, which I don't want to be a part of. But he just shorts this ball right here, and you have plenty of time. You have to step into this throw. You have to step into this throw and drive it home, and he doesn't, and once again, almost a pick. Alrighty, next ball up here. Here we go. 2nd and 10 now. Still at the 42-yard line of Miami. Drops back the pass. Dinks it off to Stephon Diggs, who is wide open for about 7 yards. Alrighty, they used their last timeout. 17 seconds left, and now it's 3rd and 3. So you definitely have to kind of be playing the sideline a little bit. You can go in the middle of the field and just kind of clock it. You do have enough time, 17 seconds to do that. But let's see what Josh Allen decides to do. Here we go, 3rd and 3. Feels the pressure coming off his backside. Nothing open. Takes a shot. It's incomplete. Stops the clock. That's a good decision there by Josh Allen. Seemed to be nothing open quick. This route wasn't open. He feels the pressure, gets rid of it. But left the door open all first half long. Dolphins couldn't take advantage. Truly unfortunate. So Tua is out. Josh Allen is still a question mark. Dolphins defense was looking gosh dang good. I'll give credit to the Bills defense for forcing those turnovers and forcing those stops. I'll give credit to that Bills defense. But both these quarterbacks in the offense still have a lot to prove here heading into week 3. So we'll see what happens week 3 and beyond. And we'll see if these teams come back into our film room on Wednesdays. And we'll look at them, and we'll definitely be keeping an eye on Josh Allen. I'll definitely tell you that. We got to see him get a little bit better out here. Return to form from last season. Alrighty, next game up here. What do we got? We are going to be looking at the Rams and the Colts. Alrighty. We're going to be focusing on that first drive here, and this was truly great here. We're going to be looking at this entire first drive, looking at Matthew Stafford, 8 plays, 90 yards, first drive of the game here for the Rams, ends in a touchdown. We love that. Sean McVay, scripted plays, big brain IQ, genius all over the field here, talent all over the field here. They get it done. And then we're going to shout out Michael Pittman Jr. He came out big this game. We got his highlight package queued up. So we're going to watch Michael Pittman Jr., celebrate him. He's a big wide receiver here for this Colts team, especially with T.Y. Hilton still out a couple more games out here. But even when he comes back, we still expect Michael Pittman Jr. to be a huge proponent of this offense. Love that man, and he finally came through. Bad game 1, woke up weak game 2, and we're going to celebrate him. And then we're also going to look at Cooper Kupp's highlights because we can watch Matthew Stafford throw the football, and that's exactly what we want to do here. We're big on this Rams team. There are new Super Bowl winning pick after Carson Wentz went down. We are 100% off of Carson Wentz now, and kind of off on the Colts in general because Carson Wentz. But we are now on this Rams train, and we are on Matthew Stafford, and we just had our Week 2 power rankings, and we still have Rams as the number 1 team in the league. So let's start here with the first drive here with the Rams, and let's tell you how it got set up because it was fantastic. The Rams defense shutting them down. 1st and goal from the 1, run for no gain. 2nd and goal from the 1, run for no gain. 3rd and goal from the 1, run for no gain. 4th and goal, turnover on downs. They sack Carson Wentz, and they set up at the 10-yard line instead of the 1-yard line. So unfortunate stall there by the Colts offense, but well done by that Rams defense. Goal line stances, folks. I mean, you can't get any better defense than that. This Rams team is truly complete offensively, defensively. But let's focus on the offense here. Here we go. They're going to drive 90 yards. Let's see how easy and effortless and how great it looks. Here we go. First play out, Matthew Stafford under center. Motion. As the snap is played, they hand off the ball. It gets about 1 or 2 yards. All right, 2nd and 8. I think that's their worst play of the entire drive, so buckle up. It's going to get hot and furious. Here we go. Play action pass, Matthew Stafford. Boom, over the middle of the field. Completion, 15 yards. Yes, sir. Let's keep skipping here. Let's get to this next play. Here we go. Matthew Stafford back under center, not just, in the shotgun, slinging the ball around, play action pass, rolling out to his right, plenty of time to throw, then throws all the way back to his left to Darrell Henderson, back out of the backfield, who goes for 15 yards, 20 yards. You can't bring that man down. And give credit to Darrell Henderson, man. He was the number 2 running back, in the offseason, heading into the season. Then Cam Akers goes down. He gets to start back, and he is truly looking real solid out here for this Rams team. He doesn't need to be kind of an A1, tier 1 running back because of all the offensive explosive weapons that this Rams team has and the big brain IQ of the head coach, play caller Sean McVay. So Darrell Henderson just truly fitting and doing his job. We give him credit for that. But let's get back to the action here. Matthew Stafford at midfield, dropping back to pass. Here we go, going deep, 15 yards down the field, right on the money, slinging the ball, 1st down. This Colts team can't stop anything so far. 15, 20 yards a pop, no big deal. Now at the 35-yard line, they're going to hand off the ball again because they can do whatever they want. It only gets about 3 yards, but that's fine because now we're going to get Matthew Stafford slinging the ball even deeper now. You stop the run and set up a 2nd and long. You're just making it easy for Matthew Stafford out here. You're shooting yourselves in the foot. Here we go. 2nd and 8 now. Matthew Stafford 3 for 3 on this drive already. What else can he do? Here we go. Boom, it's a wide receiver screen, and look at that. That picks up the 1st down, brings them in the red zone. Cooper Kupp getting it done. Look at that. I mean, just the offensive genius play calling. I mean, we're going under center, we're going shotgun, we're going empty backfield, we're throwing to our running backs, we're throwing wide receiver screens. Get it going, Sean McVay. We're running the ball again, 4 yards. Yes, sir. Darrell Henderson, get it going. Here we go, 2nd and 6 in the red zone from the 16-yard line. Can Matthew Stafford punch it in? Going deep and wide open. Woof, wide open. Cooper Kupp, baby. And Matthew Stafford said that Cooper Kupp is one of the most underrated wide receivers in this league, and he showed y'all. And we are going to show y'all in a second. Cooper Kupp, leading wide receiver here for 163 yards and 2 tugs. Yes, sir. So Matthew Stafford looking great. The offense looking great. They can move the ball, no problem. Bingo, bango. Well done by the Rams. Love them. You got to get on this Rams train, folks. I'm trying to sell y'all tickets on this Rams train at a discount. I'm not selling full price like that conductor at the front. Come on. No. We got the discounted tickets on this Rams train. Get on while you can. Alrighty, so that's Matthew Stafford slinging the ball. We absolutely love it. But let's shout out some wide receivers here. Let's look at Michael Pittman Jr. now. Leading receiver for this Colts team, exactly what it needed to be. He is their number one wide receiver now since T.Y. Hilton has gone down. Zach Pascal's a very good option. I'm not taking anything away from him, but Michael Pittman, that should be kind of the number one now. So he finally got it done. Like we said, not a great performance in week 1. We were disappointed, but showed out in week 2. So let's see how he was looking. Here we go. Michael Pittman Jr.'s highlights, 123 yards. Let's see what this man is looking like. Here we go. A nice catch right there. Defender all over him. Ball a little bit high, but that's what you get with Michael Pittman Jr., folks. Let's get the official height on this man. I want to say he's 6'3", if my memory serves me right. Let's get his career stats up. Here we go. Michael Pittman. He is... No, I don't want this. Do not ever give me NFL.com and when I'm looking at stats. Give me Pro Reference, please. He's only 6 foot? Oh, that's the running back. See, what the hell? Give me the right Michael Pittman Jr. See, I didn't put Junior because they weren't putting Junior. But yeah, he's 6'4", folks. Fantastic. But back to Michael Pittman Jr., 6'4", big, beefy. Not even a beefy wide receiver, just a tall wide receiver. All right, here we go. Just that's wide open on the right sideline. Well done to create separation. 3rd and 14, they utilize them. Here we go. Big first down pickup. They're down 7-0. Carson Wentz, oh my God, took an absolute big shot right there. And that's what we're talking about, a big old pickup there. Can we watch Carson Wentz get absolutely laid out right here? Holy moly. Boom, took a big shot right there. Sheesh. But then he had the wherewithal to find Michael Pittman, his deep option, his deep threat, his best wide receiver that he has to work with. Buying time, throwing this from his own 10-yard line, getting it all the way down to the 40 of the Rams. And that's Michael Pittman to get that separation, to look back towards the ball, find the ball, track the ball, catch the ball with two defenders all over him. Look at this man touching his butt all over the place, folks. Fantastic. Now we get Michael Pittman in the red zone. Oh my God, Carson Wentz, man oh man, firing this ball in. Sheesh. 3 defenders draped all over Michael Pittman right here, and he still has the concentration to make this catch. Folks, look at this tight-ass window this ball is fit into. Jeez. Michael Pittman with the concentration. Yes, sir. Get it going. Love it. All right, here we go. Next play up, 37 seconds left. Michael Pittman Jr. over the middle of the field. Only 2 yards on that one. Okay. That's not a highlight. Why is that play in here? I don't want to see 2-yard catches. Here we go. Carson Wentz, this is what we want to see. Wide open. Boom. 15 yards down the field. 20 yards down the field. Boom. Wide open on the left sideline. Once again, just getting that separation. We love it. Boom, more separation, finding that soft spot of the zone. 2nd and 10, picks up the first down and about 7 yards after the reception, after the contact. And then here we go. Hit the last ball here, wide open, getting thrown by Jacob Eason, trying to do everything he can. And, we know how this game ends, unfortunately. Oh, we get one more play? Oh, I love that Jacob Eason is trying to kind of find Michael Pittman Jr. as well. So if Carson Wentz isn't able to go this week, we don't believe in Jacob Eason or Sam Ehlinger, but the fact that they know Michael Pittman Jr. is out there and we should be throwing to him, we kind of respect it. Here we go. Another play, 16 seconds left. Michael Pittman. Oh, here we go. A nice lateral. So he didn't throw to Michael Pittman, but these are all laterals. Holy moly. Trying to do something. Got the ball. Is that Nyheim Hines? Oh, the ball ended up in Michael Pittman Jr. and Nyheim Hines' hands on the last play on a lot of laterals. That's what we're talking about. Those are your playmakers. Love it. So Michael Pittman is definitely going to have to kind of, keep on getting better, especially if he doesn't have Carson Wentz out there. I mean, we need him at his full strength, and the quarterbacks need him to be as reliable as possible because, Sam Ehlinger and Jacob Eason are not reliable. So well done by Michael Pittman. Welcome to the league now, finally. Jeez. All right, now let's end on this with Cooper Kupp, and we're really just going to be focusing on Matthew Stafford this entire time. And we can watch Matthew Stafford because Cooper Kupp catches 163 yards and 2 touchdowns. So let's see how this is all looking here. This is a screen we've already seen, so we can skip through this. All right, and then the touchdown pass. All right, so now we're going to pick up where we left off on Matthew Stafford to Cooper Kupp. So let's keep it going. We don't need to see. Okay, here we go. Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp over the middle of the field, 15 yards down the field, wide open on 3rd and 10. Bingo, bango, picking up the first down. Alrighty, 2nd and 5. Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp on the left sideline, picks up the 5 yards, and then, oh my God, yes sir! Shoving defenders off of them, stiff-arming defenders. Who are y'all trying to knock out of bounds? I'm here for another 5 yards. I'm here for another 5 more yards. Give me 10 yards after the contact, just bullying these defenders. Cooper Kupp, another wide receiver screen right here, and it's set up absolutely perfectly, and then it's Cooper Kupp on the left sideline. I thought he was a little bit faster than that, but he gets brought down inside the 30-yard line. But yeah, I mean, this wide receiver screen game, folks, it's great here by the Rams. And, we've been saying, expect more of the wide receiver screens. We haven't really seen that many through the first 2 weeks, but the Rams are truly utilizing it and flourishing it with wide receiver screens. Here we go. Great throw there. Cooper Kupp finds the soft zone between the corner and the safety. Matthew Stafford puts the ball right on the money in stride, yards after the catch. So that's another 10 yards after the catch. That's another 5. That's another 5 after the contact. So, I mean, the throw being purely on the money, Cooper Kupp being physical, I mean, that just gives more yards. And then we get here, the accurate throw in the back of the end zone right here by Matthew Stafford in the red zone. Clutch, great accuracy. And there it is, wide open, Cooper Kupp. No chance at an incompletion. That's not even a chance at an incompletion. We could watch this one. I mean, no chance at a pass breakup, no chance at an interception, no chance at an incomplete pass because it is truly right on the money. All right, here we go. 24-24 tie game. 5 minutes left at midfield. Matthew Stafford on 3rd and 1, play action pass, and then falling to the ground, throws it to Cooper Kupp on the right sideline, who gets the yards needed on 3rd and 1, got about 2 yards, and that's clutch right there. Not only did they put up the points, but they also kind of closed out the game. That's what you get with Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and the abundance of the defensive talent and all the other talent. I mean, we're not even talking about, well, we did talk about Darrell Henderson in the beginning, but then they still got Sony Michel and Robert Woods and Tyler Higbee, their tight end, that they didn't even utilize in this game. 1 target for 1 reception for 8 yards for Tyler Higbee, the 6'6", great monster tight end. I mean, geez Louise. I mean, they're not even using all of their pieces right here, and they are still getting it done. No worries, folks. So this Rams team, folks, get on while you can. They are the real deal. The train has already left the station. You can still come. Like we said, we've got some discounted tickets right here to get on the train, but once week 4 or 5 hits, the tickets might be sold out, so get them while you can. Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay, we're riding that to the bank this season, folks. Alrighty, next game up here to break down. We're going Bengals Bears, folks, and we gotta watch every single Justin Fields play because the man finally got in. We've been clamoring for Justin Fields. All the fans have been clamoring for Justin Fields. Nobody wants to see old Andy Dalton out there. So Justin Fields gets in the game and didn't look that great. Almost blew the game. He threw an interception in the 4th quarter, when they were down 20-10, left the door open, allowed the Bengals to go down and score a touchdown because of the interception, and almost left too much time on the clock. Left 3 minutes on the clock. Luckily, they were able to run out all the 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the clock, but Justin Fields still not, icing the game, putting away the game, closing the door on the game, which has kind of been our theme all day today in our Wednesday film study, not putting away the game, and Justin Fields did not do that. So he got thrown in there mid-game, so we will kind of give him that little bit of a free pass, but we got to see what this man was looking like. And then we are going to watch the Bears defensive highlights because Joe Burrow, folks, threw 3 interceptions and kind of threw the game away. I mean, it was 7-3, folks, and then a fumble, and then it's 10-3, and then an interception makes it 17-3, and then another interception, and then another interception. So they had a chance to win this game, but Joe Burrow doesn't get it done. So we'll watch the Bears defense, and we'll see what Joe Burrow was looking like through that. But let's start here with every single Justin Fields play. Let's see what this man was looking like. So here we go. Damn, did he start? Hang on. When did Andy Dalton get knocked out of the game? Was it in the first quarter? I thought it was a little bit towards the second. Yeah, he does play in the second. So this is just a play that they have Justin Fields in. All right. This is before Andy Dalton goes down. So let's see what we get here. Here we go. In the first quarter, they're up 7-0. Play action pass by Justin Fields. Throws it out, trying to hit Cordell Patterson. Nope. That's Marquise Goodwin. My fault. And he tried to hit him on the right comeback route. Just unfortunately, the ball couldn't get there quickly. So gotta kind of use your velocity, Justin Fields. We know you've got a pretty big arm. You gotta use it. All right, here we go. Justin Fields back in the game now. Here we go. 4th and 1. Quarterback sneak by Justin Fields, and do they give it to him? I don't know. Did they give it to him? Let's quickly see. Here we go. I don't know if they gave it to him. Let's quickly see. Let's see. That was second quarter. 4th and 1. When did this come? What the hell? 4th and 1. Why do I not see a 4th and 1 on the drive chart? All right, so we don't even know if they picked that up. I don't even know when this came, folks. Is this turnover on downs? All right, they did not get this. 4th and 1, they did not get it. Okay, all right. Finally found that out. Okay. Now we get Justin Fields back in the game. Here we go. And this is when it really starts to pick up. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Now we're talking. They're still up only 7-0. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Justin Fields with the pump fake. Decides to take off with it. And then just finds his way out of bounds about 5 yards down the field. Alrighty, 3rd and 5. Here we go. After the 5-yard pickup with his feet, 3rd and 5. There we go. Throwing from the left hash to the right sideline and an out route to, I believe that was Darnell Mooney, and it's a completion for the first down. That's what we're talking about. Here we go. Now at midfield. They've got 2 timeouts, so they can do whatever they want with 1:16 left here, and then he gets brought down for a sack. That's what you definitely cannot do. You cannot get a sack right here. Let's see. Was there anything open that he should have gotten the ball out quickly? Can't really see it. We don't have the all-22. Unfortunately, gets taken down for a sack. They don't use a timeout. They go 2nd and 19. Man. Jeez, and they call this a catch. Watch this throw here by Justin Fields. Way high, but the receiver makes a catch. Look at that extension. Jeez, on the boundary. No, he's going to take a hit, and he gets to 2 feet down. Look at that man go. Jeez. Makes it 3rd and 9 now. 3rd and manageable off that kind of arid throw by Justin Fields. Here we go. 3rd and 9 at midfield. Can he pick up this first down and keep the drive moving? And the pressure is getting there. Throws off of his feet, kind of a jumping, trying to hit the running back. Unfortunately, incomplete pass. They can't score any points before halftime on the 2-minute drill. So Justin Fields got to get a little bit more acclimated. Now, first drive out of halftime, down 3-0. Here we go, 2nd and 3. Justin Fields spinning to pick up the first down, utilizing his legs. Alrighty. Moving the chains, that's what we like. Here we go, 1st and 10 now. Same drive, Justin Fields going deep, and oh no. Darnell Mooney looks to be right off of his fingertips. Let's watch this throw one more time. It seemed to be a real good ball. Just off the fingertips of Darnell Mooney, their wide receiver. Damn, gotta reel that ball in. That's a good ball there by Justin Fields. Alrighty, next play up here. Justin Fields, once again, going to utilize his legs, and that's what we love about Justin Fields. Andy Dalton does not have this in his kit. He does not have this in his game. Brings up 3rd and 8. Let's see what he can do here. Can he pick up this first down, keep the ball moving? He gets sacked, and it's a fumble, and luckily, and this was hugely impressive here by Justin Fields. So he gets hit right here, loses the ball, gets taken down to the ground, but keep your eyes on Justin Fields. He's on the ground, kind of sprawled out flat, but he gets up in the hustle, saves them, the Bears, from losing this ball. Here we go. Justin Fields gets up. This defender is looking for a scoop and score, but Justin Fields lays it all out. Look at that extension, that full extension to knock the ball loose and get the ball back and recover it himself. This was one of the most impressive hustle plays I think I've seen of the entire weekend, folks. Give credit to Justin Fields. Obviously, you can't fumble the ball. Definitely have to, hold on to the ball in the pocket, but man, oh man, that fight, that heart, that grit, it all comes through with Justin Fields on literally every single play, and that's why it was so mind-boggling that Matt Nagy still stayed with Andy Dalton for the week 1 start. I mean, screw talent and all that. Throw that out the window. Throw all the talent out the window. Just the pure leadership and grit and hustle and the the great hustle. Yeah, just grit and hustle. That's just grit and hustle by Justin Fields, folks. I mean, what we've seen from this man in the offseason and coming through here, having to come in, take over for Andy Dalton. It's fantastic here. So Justin Fields didn't look great this game. Didn't even really look good, and it kind of kills me to say that. But we'll see how he looks, in his first actual start where he knows he's a starter going in. So he can kind of prepare a little bit harder. I'm sure he was preparing for this Bengals team, but, you probably are thinking to yourself, hey, I'm not going to play this game. So you're still putting in the work. You're maybe just not putting in the extra hours, like the extra hours. And I'm not knocking Justin Fields. I'm not knocking anybody by saying that. I'm just saying, folks, we'll see, and we'll truly judge and grade Justin Fields 100% once he goes out for his first official real start, where going into the week he knows he's the starter. But let's keep it up here. We get a 3rd and 12, and it's still only a one possession game, so we still need to see greatness out of Justin Fields, and we still need to see him moving the ball. So let's keep it up here. Here we go. Justin Fields dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw, and then goes to Allen Robinson on the comeback route on the left sideline, going to his main targets, his main men, his wide receivers, his main weapons. Fantastic. Picks up the first. Alrighty, now inside Bengals territory from the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Justin Fields, plenty of time to throw, and now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, going to Darnell Mooney, 20 yards down the field. Watch this ball right here. Great accuracy, exactly where it needs to be, and now we're inside the 10. Can Justin Fields top this off? Hopefully he can. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 10. Justin Fields, plenty of time to throw, running out of the pocket now, going to utilize his legs. And then, unfortunately, tries to tiptoe down the sideline in the red zone, in the end zone. Unfortunately, stepped out maybe about 5-6 yards short. Brings up 3rd and goal. Let's see what he can do here. Here we go. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Here we go. Justin Fields slinging it to the end zone. Oh, man. And, yeah, I would take this shot as well. That's Allen Robinson. It's a one-on-one shot here in the end zone. Let's see where this ball is placed. Man, oh, man, That's seemed to be a good ball right there. That seemed to be a good 50-50 ball. Do we get a replay? I wish we do. I wish we did, and we don't. Unfortunate. But seemed to be a good thrown ball there by Justin Fields. Unfortunate. Just a good 50-50 ball. No chance at an interception. Either catch or incomplete pass. Unfortunate. But I like the aggressiveness there by Justin Fields. And now we skip all the way. So they get a field goal on that, and now we're at 17-3 on Justin Fields' next throw. So, man, oh, man. Kind of lucked out, a little bit of a bailout there by Justin Fields that this game wasn't really close in the end. But let's see what Justin Fields can do here. 2nd and 9 now. Their next drive, they're in Chicago territory, or they're in Bengals territory, and he goes deep right here. And once again, this is Allen Robinson, and this ball should be caught. This is a well-thrown ball. Let's watch this one more time. Deep ball right here. Allen Robinson. I mean, man, maybe it was broken up at the last second. Can we get a replay? I want to see, was this tipped by the defender? This is a pretty well-thrown ball right here. Man, I can't tell if that was tipped by the defender or not, but man, oh man, that's a good ball, and this is kind of a deep ball. This is, Justin Fields throwing from the 40-yard line, getting it all the way down to the goal line. That's 40 yards clean. That's a great, accurate ball right there. Unfortunate it goes incomplete, but once again, stretching the field vertically, throwing the ball between these two defenders for the chance at a completion for the touchdown. That's great there by Justin Fields, and once again, you don't get that by Andy Dalton. You don't get that. It brings up 3rd and 19. Let's see what he does here. Empty backfield, 3rd and 19 at midfield. Just dumps it off there to the running back out of the backfield. Try to set up the blockers. Only gets 5 yards. Nothing great there. Alrighty, let's keep going here. Justin Fields back in the red zone. Here we go. Got to see something great here. Justin Fields, read option, ends up keeping the ball, and unfortunately only can get about 1 yard. Let's see, was this the right read to hold on to this ball? Did the edge crash down? Well, he kind of froze. The edge rusher did crash down. There it is. So that was a great read and keep there by Justin Fields. Unfortunately, great defense by the Bengals. And that's something that maybe we should focus on a little bit more. The defense of this Bengals team, give them credit. Holding the Bears only 17 points and really competitive the entire game. And the only reason why they were giving up so many points in the first place is because Joe Burrow was turning the ball over. So shout out to this Bengals defense, folks. Alrighty, here we go. Next play up here. Once again, 3rd and goal from the end zone. from the red zone, and unfortunately this ball off the fingertips of Darnell Mooney. Unfortunately, the cameraman does not turn in time, so it don't think we can see if this ball was thrown well or not. Seemed to be way outside there, unfortunately, and no chance at a completion right there. So Justin Fields has to kind of hone in that accuracy a little bit more in the red zone. Other than that, I think we're truly cooking with gas here with Justin Fields. The interception, this is real bad, and as soon as we say that, we get the interception here. This is a real bad interception by Justin Fields right here, and once again, you don't need this. You're up 10. Don't throw the interception. Just run out the clock. Make them use their timeouts, whatever they're doing. Punt the ball. Make them work deep so they have to drive the entire field. But this is real inexcusable here by Justin Fields. I mean, throws the interception, doesn't see the defender kind of cutting him off, and now they only have to drive 7 yards for the touchdown, and that's what they do. Now it's 20-17. Now you have to just ice the game. Now no more interceptions. Now you have to, go from being a game manager to go out and winning the game yourself. So let's see what Justin Fields does here. Here we go. 2nd and 9. Dropping back to pass. Dumps it out to his tight end on 2nd and 9. It gets nothing. Cole Kmet couldn't escape the tackle. And now we get 3rd down. 3rd and 9. Here we go. 3 minutes left. Bengals only down 3. You pick up this first down. It's basically game over. Here we go. Justin Fields, 3rd and 9, escaping out of the pocket. Almost brought down. Stays on his feet and gets the first down. Look at this man go. In watching this live, that did not look good, folks. I mean, that did not look good. It seemed like Justin Fields almost tore something, and I won't even say what because I don't want to... I do not want to jinx this man, but well done for this man to have the grit, once again, the grit to get this 3rd and 9 on the ground game. Breaking that tackle right there, 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, stays on his feet, but watch how he kind of bounces and slides right here. Just kind of bounces on that left knee real weirdly. Luckily, no damage, obviously. But yeah, be careful out there, especially given all the quarterbacks going down this week. We really could not afford Justin Fields to go down as well. But one more time, the game-sealing play here by Justin Fields to shake off that defender, and that's what we love about Justin Fields, folks. He's a true gamer to the start to the finish, close games, blowouts. He's a true gamer, and that's just not what you get with Andy Dalton, folks. So well done by Justin Fields in this game. Definitely could have been a lot better. Was a little bit bad for a second there, but he cleaned it up, got the win, and we'll see what Justin Fields can do when he has a full week knowing he's a starter, and then we'll go from there for Justin Fields. All right, but now let's watch this Bears defense. We'll watch the Bears defense. Here we go. Bears' best defensive play is from 4 turnovers, and we know that Joe Burrow had 3 interceptions. Did he fumble? Who fumbled? T. Higgins fumbled. But let's see what Joe Burrow was doing here. Let's see what some of the decision-making he was making here, negatively bad decision-making, because, I mean, throwing back-to-back-to-back interceptions to really lose the game, I mean, that's really out of the realm of quarterback play, folks. This is real wild here that he did this. So let's see, were all the interceptions on him? Were they not? Were they tipped? What were they looking like? And let's see what he was kind of looking for on some pass breakups and incomplete passes. So here we go. Joe Burrow's kind of low lights, if you want to call him that. Let's see what this man is working with. Here we go. First play up. Tries to just hit his wide receiver. Who was that? T. Higgins. On the left side, comeback route. Unfortunately, defender draped all over him. That's just a simple incomplete pass. Next one up, he goes down for a sack on 3rd and 10. Unfortunately, could not pick up the first down. They're on the Bears side of the field right here, potential scoring territory, and he goes down for a sack, and you don't even get a field goal try at the 35-yard line. Incomplete pass. Maybe you go for the field goal, maybe you don't, but Joe Burrow makes that decision easy for them. We have to punt the ball. Alrighty, 3rd and 1 in Chicago territory. They run the ball, unfortunately, does not get it. So Bears defense coming up big on a 3rd and 1. Brings up 4th and goal. Brings up 4th and 2, actually. Or not 4th and goal. 4th and 2. Now they go for it on 4th and 2. Oh, boy! Joe Burrow throwing the ball on 4th and 2. A comeback route on the right sideline. Once again, trying to go to T. Higgins. And the defenders here, the corners of the Bears, are all over these receivers, not giving any room. And now it's still 7-0. Alrighty, they hand off the ball there. Bears defense is all over it. Loses about 2 yards on the run. All right, 3rd and 4 here. Joe Burrow, empty backfield. Tries to hit a slant, and the defender, I mean, look at these corners, folks. They're giving no separation right here to these pass catchers. Here we go. I mean, just instantly jumps the route right here, and this is a great defensive play right there, guarding that kind of screen, guarding those slants, and gets in front of the receiver, Joe Mixon, their running back, and incomplete. Have to punt. Once again, still 7-0. Here we go, 2nd and 1, 30 seconds before halftime. Joe Burrow drops back to pass. Trying to spin out of the pocket. That was looking slow, and he gets brought down. Alrighty. So Joe Burrow could do nothing the entire first half. Now we're starting to get into the second half, the third quarter, and we're going to start to see these Joe Burrow interceptions. All right, 1st and 10, first drive out of halftime. Joe Burrow going deep. And once again, this is just great coverage here by the corner. Really no separation right here. And this is a tall weapon. Like T. Higgins is what, 6'4"? I may even go as high as 6'6". But, I mean, this is great separation. There is no separation here. This is great coverage here by the defenders. Breaks up the ball at the last second. Man, oh, man, these Bears corners all over these receivers. Sheesh, no separation, making it hard for Joe Burrow. All right, but it's still 7-0. Still manageable game right here. Joe Burrow tried to do like a little bit of a quarterback keeper, and it did not work even close. He gets brought down. Khalil Mack with the sack. Let's watch this one more time. Here we go. Always will shut out Khalil Mack real solid. Finds his way inside. Sees him taking off, and that's just too easy for the Mack. Return of the Mack. Alrighty, here we go. 2nd and 10. Joe Burrow still only down 7-0. 10 minutes left in the third in Chicago territory, and he gets brought down for another sack. Unfortunate. This Bears defense, great corners, great rushers, can't do nothing. Now it's 7-3. Still manageable game here. One possession game. Come on, Joey B. Step it up. Fires over the middle of the field, wide open, and that's T. Higgins fumbling the ball. The best separation you were able to get all game long. You fumble the ball. Come on, T. Higgins. Can't be doing that. Well done by the Bears to force that fumble. Good return. Let's see. Did the Bears score 7 off of that? Let's see. They scored 3 off of it. But once again, hey, you can wipe off that fumble. No worries. You're only down 7 points. But I think this is when the interception starts. So here we go. Joe Burrow, 3rd and 4 at midfield. Throws this one wildly. Who was he even going to here, folks? I mean, this is right to the defender. Inexcusable. Let's watch this one more time. Oh, I mean, folks, who is he throwing to? Who the hell is this man throwing to right here? Jays. Interception, easy. Throwing away the game. Joe Burrow literally threw away the game. Bruce Smith, pick 6. Damn, Joey B. Come on. Now the game's out of hand at kind of 17-3. Little out of hand. Let's see what's up next here for Joe Burrow. 17-3, 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. All right, we don't need to see this again. All right, here we go. 17-3 now. Joe Burrow, 2nd and 7, in his own side of the field. Tries to throw a comeback route. Defender steps right in front of it. Corner steps right in front of it. Easy pick right there. Still 17-3. Let's watch Joe Burrow throw another interception. Here we go. Joe Burrow hit as he was throwing. Tipped. Hit. Pick, easy, ball just right at the line of scrimmage, a defensive lineman, a big boy, getting a pick. I mean, geez Louise. So Joe Burrow had every opportunity, but this Bears defense was truly shutting him down. We'll see what Joe Burrow can do next week, but man, oh man, the offense needs to be a lot better. They need to be able to move the ball a lot better and not just at the end of the game in the fourth quarter when the game's already over. So Joe Burrow had every opportunity to win this game. Kind of T. Higgins started the turnovers. Unfortunate as well. Bengals lose a close one, 20-17, but well done to that Bears defense to kind of win the game for them. Alrighty, folks, we have 3 more games to go over to. Texans, Browns, Vikings, Cardinals, Steelers, Raiders. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to get to those today. We got to cut the show a little bit short. We have to look at the Texans and Browns tomorrow. We will finish up our Wednesday film study on Thursday, tomorrow's show. David Mills, he's starting quarterback, folks. Tyrod Taylor is officially out, and they play Thursday night. Carolina, I believe, at Texans. Is that right? Let's double check that. What's this Thursday matchup? We get Panthers at Texans. So we have to see if Davis Mills can play. And we're going to investigate that a little bit more tomorrow when we break down that film study. But our camera died. We got to get out of here. Don't want to go super late today. So that's going to do it for us today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We are back live tomorrow, noon Eastern. We react and predict the Week 3 lines, and we'll finish up our Wednesday film study, and we'll preview the Thursday night matchup. So we've got all that tomorrow on the show. Join us tomorrow, live noon Eastern. We'd love to have you, and we will see you tomorrow, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.